people may stay with you though. I am all alone tonight, and I kept on asking myself questions. Considered that was a time I never really doubted myself, but tonight got me thinking about it all. If I am the fool or what not. I do not regret with my choices. I'm rather proud. Yeah, I know I won't change anything because I can only be me. So how can I be so sure? At that crossroads, I'm afraid to. But I can't let fear get the best of me. Someone once said, burn my dread, babe. Who knows what tomorrow holds?
Only, allez. Et salut à tous. Hello
Hey,
everyone for this third and last day of Gaffrethon, as it returned right there. Hope everyone had a good night, be it at
mine was
home or
alright. Yeah.
people here. Most of them are still sleeping, if I'm being honest. Like the only people I can really count on are the ones that sleep here, really. The other ones are just, I don't know, being late. But whatever. Today we have 5 games, just like yesterday, and it's only Zelda games and Shovel Knight, which is kind of a Zelda game, I guess.
Uh, Not really, actually.
Zelda 2,
Yeah, well, okay, right. Yeah, if you count Zelda 2 as a Zelda game, it's.
I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, we're gonna start right away in a few minutes with Shovel Knight by Torsinn, and then we'll have in chronological order Link to the Past by Bamboo Shadow, FSA by Night Shows, A Link Between Worlds by Erexis, and finally Skyward Sword by Sei. So yeah, get comfortable, and we are going to go through the interview of Torsinn, which is the same as 2 days ago, I guess, but just in case you missed it. So take it away, Alexis.
Well, I'm fine, thank you. I'm feeling well rested, ready to do this. Hey, I'm Torsinn, I'm French, and I like to play the same games over and over again. So I started speedrunning now 5 years ago, and I took a big break for studies during a few years, and I started speedrunning back several months ago now. So Rayman 2, Shovel Knight, and Rayman 2, those top three. So Rayman 2 for sure. Then I would say maybe Mario Kart and maybe Zelda Breath of the Wild. So today I will run Shovel Knight 80%. So this is the game I started speedrunning with. It's a very hard speedrun, so I hope everything will go well. And I will also race aullos in Rayman 2, which is a very fun speed game where a lot of things can go wrong as well. Music. Don't have time for movie. Oh, Waffle for sure. I really like Waffle. I'm actually only going to Gaffrethon for Waffle. I don't really care about your fast running or whatever you call it. Black chocolate, but I really like white chocolate as well. More like ESA, I would say, because I support Europe for sure. It depends. I think I enjoy 2D platformers more, but yeah, for Rayman, for example, I would say 3D. If, if, if. Doing full runs. I don't like too much like resetting over and over again. I like doing full speed runs. Like for me, the goal when I'm trying some tricks, I like to be as consistent as I can be, and that's why I like doing some marathon runs. I would say Zelda. I played more Zelda, but I'm more a platformer guy than like adventure game like Zelda guy. Neither of them. I drink tea more than coffee, but I don't drink too much coffee or tea anyway. Well, Olos only knows who knows how to run Woods of Light, so I'm pretty sure I'll win. Yeah, thank you for the interview.
Hello. Here we are.
Wow.
Hello.
Are you ready, guys? All
The
right.
last day.
Last day.
Probably the hypest, to be honest.
Is it?
There's Shovel Knight, I mean,
That's Shovel Knight.
First
And
game, yeah.
FSA.
well, don't counter my argument with FSA. What are you talking about?
Alright. 50 minutes estimate. We're actually starting a little bit early, I guess, but I mean, why not, right? So, Torsinn, whenever you are ready, you can do your own countdown and start the timer.
Alright, I just take the Gaff save file here.
Ooh,
Nice.
Timer will start with when I select yes. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oops.
Oh no! Okay, press it twice again. Again.
Okay.
New world record. 1 second.
Underestimate. I did
Let's
it.
go. Finally. Alright, so Shovel Knight, kind of a NES-like game, kind of a tribute game, I want to say.
Yeah, it's kind of also the first, or one of the first that I can think about games that was kind of designed for speedrunners after some point.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's like after that there was a lot of indie games that actually had the developers making their games thinking about how speedrunners are gonna play them after a while.
Yeah.
They've made a bunch of changes with a nice jump there. That's
Very
pretty
nice.
tight. Yeah. Lots of. After a while, they made some changes for the speedrunners in this game, and I mean, we can clearly see with the designs of the levels and the cycles and some other stuff that it was designed with going fast in mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shovel Knight takes his inspiration from a bunch of NES games. I mean, we can already see a bunch of them with the Pogo,
Yeah,
and
with
DuckTales.
the DuckTales, exactly.
We have Zelda 2, obviously. We have Castlevania, and yeah, I mean, you can easily find them if you're looking for them. We definitely have the Mega Man vibe as well with the music too.
The music is amazing, and
Yeah, it's really good. So we have this checkpoints system, which is pretty interesting. In this game, the first part of the whole game is really about collecting enough money to be able to basically finish the run, buy an armor and finish the run. Torsinn is trying to do a skip
with the bubbles.
He needs the bubble, and he's gonna go out of bounds up there and trigger. Okay, he's resetting the room.
I was too low.
It's one of the few glitches of this game that is pretty visual and it's pretty cool to show.
Yeah, like a screen warp kind of thing.
Well, or
Come
a
on.
wrap. I mean, he's basically just hitting the hitbox of the screen that is up this screen or something. Disclaimer, I'm really not an expert on this game, so
You're not?
if I'm just saying bullshit, let's just pretend I was right.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard you being wrong in your entire life. So.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, come on.
Alright, but yeah, so one of the few glitches, and this game, as Aullos said, is all about managing your money, getting a few upgrades, and just cruising through the game.
So there's an important mechanic. Oh, it should be good. There's an important mechanic in this game where checkpoints you can either have. Oh, nice!
finally.
It was
Finally.
finally done. GG. Yeah.
And so yeah, checkpoints you can either walk through them to
activate the
activate them,
checkpoints.
or you can break them. And if you do break them, you get some money. And
Yeah.
the later you are in the game, the more money you get. But first boss fight, quick, Aullos. How are we gonna fight him?
We're gonna die.
Yeah, so Torsinn has only 1 HP left. Fortunately, he's able to pull off the
And
infinite. Alright, nice. Pulling
Easy
this off with
one.
only 1 HP is kind of stressing out, especially in a marathon.
Yeah.
But everything was fine.
Everything was good.
So
at the end.
usually beginners will use the pogo mechanic to kind of stay safe and go
Yeah.
for the kill. But obviously in this run we are gonna know every patterns
And it's like some jump hits, and as we just saw, it's kind of Dark Souls because after each boss you have a bonfire.
I mean, every game that's getting released today is
It's kind of Dark
inspired
Souls.
by Dark
Of
Souls. Yeah,
course.
obviously.
Just like there, it's an Orlando. You are in a castle. Where are the fuckers with the bows?
So in this game, there's a very important mechanic that we can see in all games as well, which consists of canceling shovel attack. So you can attack in the air just before landing, and so if you jump after, you can attack again. There's it's really
An attack cancel kind of thing.
yeah, a NES mechanic. There's also this small mechanic that if you're just accelerating from the floor, it will take a small amount of frames before you reach your maximum speed. So obviously you will always gonna want to jump before pressing right or left. So
Okay.
you instantly have your full speed. This game is really, really optimized today. The TAS obviously is completely crazy, but RTA-wise, there's lots of damage boosts that can be made. There's lots of very small mechanic and tech that you can do to save a small amount of time, and it's really interesting to watch. It's pretty cool to play. I mean, I don't know a lot of people who played Shovel Knight and disliked it, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Boom, that was a nice damage boost made there. So there's another mechanic. I'm sorry, Pika, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
let you speak a bit.
go with it.
So if you press left and right at the same time, there's a the left input is gonna take advantage over the right input. So you're
Alright.
gonna walk towards the left. However, if you press attack during that, Shovel Knight is gonna attack towards the right.
Okay.
So in some cases, there's gonna be times where you can just keep going towards the left and attack an enemy towards the right to boost yourself to the left. And here is the first real boss, because the
First one was kind of a.
yeah, the tutorial boss, and
And that
it
was
was
very quick
very
as
well
well.
executed. Nice.
I missed 2 hits, basically.
Don't say anything. We're not gonna.
Okay, it was perfect.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
perfect.
literally it was the TAS right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Another bonfire.
Yeah, there's those bonfires that are gonna be pretty important later on, because there are gonna be dream sequences, but
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about them later.
And now it's a spooky town, I guess.
Yeah.
It's actually Beauvais.
It's your house right there.
Yeah, the one that's still lit up past 4 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
And so yeah, so what's happening lore-wise? Do you know the lore? Why do you have a shovel?
Well, I mean, if I wanna replay kind of a first degree seriously, that's pretty. The humor in this game is very interesting and is very well designed. Oh, that's a small boost made
damage
with
boost,
the
very
slime.
nice.
Yeah, it's a very important mechanic to skip some platforming parts and save time throughout the game.
Especially in the 2D games, that's very, I won't say static, like you.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is really about go as far as possible towards the end of the screen, so you gotta take everything to your advantage, obviously, to go faster, even if you have to get hit. So far, when you get hit, you only lose half a point,
Yeah.
so you have 8 HP, but later on, when we are gonna buy the armor, the special armor,
You're gonna take twice, not twice as much, but just like the pouring in the records, half a hit
yeah.
extra on each hit.
So yeah, the humor in this game is very well, I'd say designed, because I can't think about another word.
Well
But,
executed.
It's kind of the gimmick of the game that every knight has its weird ass weapon.
And there we just saw Torsinn break the checkpoint to get some money. I think
Yep.
you need 5,000, no, 4,000 gold for the purple armor, which he's gonna get in level 5, and we are in level 3 or 2, I don't know.
And
In some
three.
level.
I need 8,000
In
for
total, yeah.
2 upgrades.
Yeah.
After Explodatorium.
So the infamous level that only lights up when there's thunder.
Hmm. But luckily, Torsinn doesn't really need that.
Obviously, he knows it. I mean, he could do a blindfolded run right now,
Yep.
and it would be exact same thing.
Exact same speed.
So there's lots of time where there's an enemy on the ground that he shovels up to and jumps, and since the enemy is up in the air, he's gonna be
He
able
can-
to
he-
shovel it up
He
again to
can
boost
pogo on
himself
it
up.
as well, yeah.
Yep.
So this boss is heavily RNG because of the side attack. He can spawn on the left or on the right, I
The
think?
first one is always gonna be on the left, I
Okay.
think, and then
Bad orange.
yeah, he got the bad RNG, so obviously Torsinn is super good at the backup.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very impressive from now on.
Yeah, it's very impressive right there.
2 HP left.
Okay.
Nice,
And
alright.
let's
He
go.
was still well executed. When the basic strategy of every boss is not going right, it depending on the boss, it can go really fast and you can lose your HPs.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Another bonfire with the mimic.
So this is the first dream sequence.
And yeah, first dream. So what happens in the dreams?
So basically, it's kind of a bonus game where we see Shovel Knight's girlfriend, Shield Knight,
Shield
Yeah,
Knight.
Shield Knight.
and we're supposed to be able to kill everybody and I
Save
guess
her.
yeah, make money. And Torsinn is actually gonna get some money, but we are later on gonna try to manipulate the enemies to be
So
able
that we are
to.
on top of the screen to catch her faster.
Yeah, we're gonna die as fast as possible and try to get up the screen to touch Shield Knight and finish the bonus game as fast as possible.
Right, and so this world map kind of reminds us of Mario Bros 3, I guess.
Yeah,
Super
indeed.
Mario Bros.
Yeah,
3.
definitely. And boom, we are already in a freaking Mount Doom. This game is way too epic.
And so what
Scariest
is
level
Shovel
in the
Knight
game.
doing at all? Like, we still don't know. What is he doing? Is he trying to save Shield Knight? Why was she abducted or something?
So as I understood, and I don't understand lots of things, Shield Knight was missing,
Okay.
and he's basically trying to look for her.
Yeah, he's exploring the whole world for her.
There was maybe like something weird going on in the world, and Shield Knight just went for it, and he made the pogo.
Very nice damage.
nice.
Well, not damage boost, but pogo, I guess. Pogo boost.
So soon we are gonna find some secondary items, which we are gonna use a lot to do movement-based boosts in the air over the lava, for example. So it's gonna be super fun.
Oh, is it the gauntlet already?
Yep, the
No,
Golden Fist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fist.
Okay, I was
gauntlet.
just speaking about it and hoping for it to happen soon, and it worked. So great.
Alright, yeah. As you can see on the top left of the screen, you have the gold and you have an item, but so far there's no item. And in that chest, there are actually
Boom.
guys that sell them to you. So yeah. we
So
got-
this is an obvious tribute to Rayman 2, The Great Escape, that we
Exactly.
saw 2 days ago. So the fist takes 2 mana, I think,
per use, yeah.
yeah, and it's not a big dash towards a side, but you can go through enemies and you can also chain enemies in the air. You are gonna see it very soon.
Yeah, and it actually damages enemies as well.
There you go.
Yep.
That's the basic mechanic of it, but there's gonna be lots of fights that's
advanced
gonna revolve
mechanics.
around it. So you saw Torsinn chaining the fists attacks there.
And he doesn't take damage while he's in that animation, it seems.
Yeah. So those beetles, the cycle is pretty tight. You can make it. Oh,
Oh, the
right,
backup.
easy.
Easy.
I don't know if there's gonna be room.
I almost died IRL, but easy.
Okay, so some backup chicken,
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of chicken in this game.
and it's Mole Night, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obvious Mega Man boss there.
Yeah. So I guess this one, oh, you can actually deflect the projectile, okay, and then yeah, there you're just gonna infinite him.
You
and
are behind him and boom!
very nice.
That was the scariest level in the game for me, so I'm
Oh,
glad
okay.
I didn't die in here.
So far it's deathless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, yeah.
Another bonfire.
I only got one deathless run in my entire life. So
Ooh.
we'll see.
So today is gonna be the second one.
Yeah.
Oops.
PB incoming.
Let's get shoveling.
So kind of a backtrack there, I guess. I guess the routing is like sometimes better to go to a later level to get an item and then
Yeah, because we want the dust knuckle before going here.
Ah.
The golden fish, sorry.
Oh yeah, thank you. This music almost feels like it's from a Castlevania game.
I mean, looks like we're in a castle. All right, the almost deathless run is still going. So you can see, yeah,
What happened when he died?
yeah, you can see that when you are dying, you lose a third, around a third of your money, divided between three bags of money.
3 sacks.
So you don't really want to run before buying your stuff. When you've made a purchase, you have less money, so dying makes you lose.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
you
making
got
it
everything
safe.
back.
Dying makes you lose less money, but if you have a shit ton of money in your pocket, you really don't want to lose all that money and, well, die before getting it. I mean,
I was actually afraid he would die on the top of the screen, like those games tend to do. Like if you touch any side of the screen, you just die. And it's actually kind of meta because in A Link Between Worlds, there's going to be the same thing. You don't want to die because when you die, you lose all of your items.
just like Dark Souls, of course.
Exactly, because in
So we are heading through the chemist. Well,
Chemist Lab,
it's kind of a Plague Man's theme here.
Yeah, it's Plague Knight.
Yeah, Plague. Yeah, I'm thinking about Mega Man. Nice.
Ah.
I'm very well rested, obviously. Plague Knights.
And so another chest. What's in the chest?
The coin.
Another genie. And yeah, the coin, because Torsinn is gonna use the coin route, which is different than other routes for some reason.
Yeah, so some time ago, I'm not sure when, but the coin was considered as a meme in the community because it was not really useful for anything. It was, you just flip a coin and can hit an enemy, and maybe you make more money if you kill an enemy with it or something.
Yeah.
But then the TAS arrived and proved that the coin could be used to... First it hits for one whole hit on the bosses. That's why he flipped one entering the mini boss fight. And then if you're fast enough, for example using the golden fists, you can
target the gold coin with it.
Yeah, you can shovel it up and pogo out of it and boost yourself up without having the need for an enemy, which makes for really crazy skips. Ah, that was so close.
I'm gonna heal.
Yeah, he tried this out probably because there was a hill.
That was just some apple.
Yeah, I wanna be the kid, the guy's apples, you know. Obviously, I mean.
Ah, maybe, yeah.
I mean, what game has apples in it? It's probably gonna be a
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, well, it's probably a reference to Breath of the Wild, which was released after Shovel Knight.
Exactly. Yeah, so we got some Phantoms Shovel Knight, which is kind of spooky, honestly. Like, what the hell is their deal? Are they just following you or something, mimicking all your movement?
Yeah, that's why I can manipulate their movements, and I used it to skip
do some damage boost,
some part of the level.
some pogo on them. Yep.
Yep.
And it's boss time.
Here is Plague Knight, which is a pain in the coin.
Yep.
The Plague Doctor from Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, don't really know what's going on. But
Alright, 1 HP left. Nice, really well
fight is
done.
And Torsinn got 8,000 gold, which is
Yeah.
quite a bit, honestly.
I had to break the checkpoint to get 8,000 here,
Mm.
because now we are going to buy the upgrades.
We're going back in town. Another bonfire to buy everything.
Yep. So you can see those enemies on the world map that spawned. When the game was released, it spawned randomly. So when you had a good run and all of a sudden an enemy spawned on your way on the map,
Yeah, like, well, I'm screwed.
well, you just reset.
Yeah.
But the developers actually changed that and made it so the enemies started spawning later on after, like, say 15 minutes or something.
Oh, it's a global timer. It's not a number of levels completed.
Yeah, well, they just edited it so speedrunners was not having troubles with them and casual players would still get them. So it's very nice thought from them.
Truly. And
Speedrunners always appreciate when developers consider them
their needs.
and don't just patch everything
Yeah.
the shit out of the game.
Looking at you, Toys for Bob.
Oh, he didn't manage to fist before the platform to skip the small part because we're in the water, so
Yeah, the gravity is kind of modified in that level.
yeah.
At least underwater. And so Torsinn bought the purple armor, as we said earlier, is gonna do more damage, I think.
I'm getting more damage, but I
But
get
he's taking more damage as
80
well.
items.
Oh yeah, yeah.
80 magic.
Oh no, yeah. He's taking more damage, but he gets more mana for his items. And you actually bought a second thing. Okay, maybe not. Do you
I'm
remember
not
what
sure
the
he-
other thing he bought? Because he bought two things.
Yeah, the other one is a charged slash.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
will show you right there.
It's basically Sekiro.
I will deal
And not a
one
Souls
more
game.
damage with this charged slash.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you have a technique where you can lower the charge time of your charge slash if you jump during it. Well, there's probably a timing that I don't know about, but that's basically the idea. So here you saw him getting blue basically.
Yeah.
That's when he has the charge slash charged. That's a pain in the ass to pronounce.
Chicken.
And so if he does it in the air, it's gonna be a tiny bit faster.
Yeah. Alright, finally out of the water.
So
Ooh,
the-
nice, very nice use of the gold coin to pogo on top of it.
Yeah, there's an obvious, I guess, I'd say Mega Man mechanic. I'm not sure about that. You cannot jump in the ladders, so you want to get on them as high as possible on the screen. There's a skip here that you can make if you have a good timing.
I
On
will
the
miss-
anchor, you can jump on it.
I will miss it, so I'm taking the checkpoints, but I just want to try it once.
Trade once, alright.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So
so
close.
tight.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a good shot, though.
Yeah, good try.
It saves like a few seconds.
Those strats that saves only a few seconds or even a few frames, but make you lose 15 seconds, they
Make-
are
make
always
you
the
lose
best kind
everything.
of strats.
But yeah, Torsinn actually needs some more money for one last upgrade, I think, which is the dagger.
Two actually.
Two upgrade.
But
Wow.
we are way less tight on gold now.
Yeah. Much easier
But I need 4,000 for
For-
the next one.
for the dagger, yeah. And the last one, I don't remember what it is. Do you remember what it is, aullos?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you'll see.
Yes, but I'm not telling you.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. That's
Alright.
all I'm gonna say. Alright, there's Bioshock, man.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Fucking big daddy. with an anchor, and yeah, just like the first boss, you just
Nice,
jump
alright.
slash until he's dead.
A couple of hits missed, if I'm not mistaken, but overall, as long as
Yeah.
you don't die,
Yeah.
especially in marathon, it's all right.
And I got a good RNG, so it's a good fight.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is the dream you were talking about.
Another bonfire.
Tai is gonna attempt to manipulate.
The enemies so that he can jump on them and die when he's on top of the screen.
Yeah.
So let's watch it.
Let us see.
Catcher. Or saver. What do they say? Saver.
Nice.
Nice.
Few seconds save. Alright, now I think it's going to be level 7 with very nice
New world.
new walls.
Obviously, right next to a big ass volcano, there's gonna be ice world.
This is one of the hardest level in the game. So we'll see how it will
Okay.
go.
Someone has to go open for bamboo, please.
So in this very screen, there was a possible escape that's super duper hard. So you basically could flip a coin, let it fall down from a platform, and pogo off of it. So you could reach the ladder, but like it's so tight. Alright, the small way. You don't want to lose too much HP, and he's already 1 HP.
On 1 HP,
left.
so he's gonna die in 1 hit now, because of the purple armor. Also, this is the level of the big fan.
Let's die
so-
here.
Yeah, good strat. Yeah, the big fan levels. We all love them in games, obviously. Ice and wind. What else do you want to have from a world in a game?
A desert. Desert. How do you pronounce that in English? Not the
You want a dessert or a desert?
desert. Not the sugar one. The one with sand.
I mean, you can have sugary sand. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I guess, but that's not what I meant. Alright, what's happening there? Ooh, big ass
Mini-boss.
room. I don't like that. Okay, it's only a mini boss. So now it's Mario 3, I guess.
So you could just see how you could change the fist to hit the enemies.
Yeah, also those enemies actually have fans of their own, and they can push you
Yeah,
on the left,
They
right.
can be super trolly indeed.
Super annoying.
Yesterday, the one of them actually helped him
Oh,
reach
really?
a platform.
That can
And
happen, yeah.
We just bought the dagger.
The propeller dagger.
So this is a bigger dash. However, if you hit an enemy, you don't go through it.
Oh.
You will bounce. So
Oops.
it's obviously gonna
Is
be
he
useful.
gonna die? Okay,
But,
Shouldn't die, but
no,
I
that's
fell
an
way down
RNG
here.
manip for the final boss.
Yeah, for the boss
Or-
rush.
Yeah.
spoilers.
Ay, ay, ay. He said it. Alright, nice. Nicely done.
This level really reminds me of like Mario levels when you're on the ship and you have a ton
Yeah.
of stuff happening in the background, and at some point you're like, okay, what's the background and what's the real game?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so far so good.
In background there's, I'd say always, I'm not sure, the like the final level that we see in the shadows.
Yeah.
It's basically Lords of the Ring, right?
Yeah, we have a big ass tower, which is I don't know the names, but
Tower
Tower
of Fate.
is it the name in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Sauron Towers is like
Now it is.
Tower of Fate.
We just rewrote Tolkien.
Perfect. I mean, see if Amazon can do it, so can we, right?
Right.
So, small auto-scroller, because what would be an old school game without some auto-scrollers after all?
Exactly.
More big fans, some dagger use.
Yeah, we just saw the power of the dagger. We could easily reach the top part of the ladder.
Yeah.
And there's a... Oh, he made the jump nice. It was a
Very
super
close to
tight
the-
jump.
To the spike.
It was like basically a couple
And then he jumped
you'll
on the spikes.
You'll see it again.
yeah,
All right.
basically a maximum 2 pixels below the spikes there. Oh, nicely done. That was a very well-made jump onto the spikes.
I didn't switch my item, so
It just like in a Super Meat Boy or 1001 Spike or Wanna Be the Guy. When you start dying, you just die all the time.
Yeah, when you have all the upgrades and all the items, it can get pretty... Well, you have to get
Pretty
the
wild
APMs, you know?
To
going-
manage everything, yeah.
Right, here is the room again. Oh, he was barely missing
Barely
a
to
pixel
the-
there. You cannot clip through the platforms for a couple of pixels, like in some games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright,
nice.
very well.
3 dashes. There's now a very interesting mana management that you have to take into account. Every time you use an item, you use mana. And here is Rayman Knight.
A Rayman Knight?
Yeah, he's Rayman from the future. And, well, that's all I'm gonna say. There are strats where you can just go in the air and kill him with the coin, but it's super annoying, and
Very
He
nicely
made
done
it.
though.
and I died.
And you died after that?
it's a draw.
Fine, we'll call it a draw. Alright, so which level is that one then? Is it level 8 now? Another bonfire.
It's probably gonna be level ice.
Ooh.
Nope.
No, never mind. It's level purple.
Alright,
Level
it's the,
Castlevania level.
Oh yeah.
the clock tower, of course.
Oh, barely missed that.
So how much gold do you need in that one?
I think it's
not on my notes.
4,000. So
4,000 for the last upgrade.
Yep.
Which is going
Shouldn't
to
be an
be
issue.
the wheel, just like in Kirby yesterday.
The gear, which is maybe I'd say it's pretty obvious that it's the theme of this level, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, we see a bunch of moving parts. But so yeah, an item that's mostly used for platforming, I would say. It also deals damage and it's very good at clearing, I want to say, trash mobs, like very small enemies. Of course, the stronger enemies are going to resist it because it probably deals only 1 damage, I don't know. But yeah, very nice upgrade that you're going to see in a few minutes.
So thankfully,
Well, right there.
Torsinn is going fast enough, because in some levels there's gonna
3,000.
be those Medusa head-like enemies that are swords, which randomly spawns on the screen, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
yeah, the mystery here.
You just saw one here. Always a pleasure to have randomly spawning enemies to help you out on your platforming. Here we can see the power of the gear, which can just ride the spikes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty visual. I won't have to explain that to you, I think, hopefully.
not too much.
You're supposed to wait for the platform, but you
But
can skip everything with the gear.
yeah. Who has time to wait, honestly?
Yeah. It will be very useful for the boss here as well.
Mm-hmm.
The first phase of it, you will see.
I'm just jamming to the music, honestly.
I can understand.
If Dino was there, it would be like...
You would Dino Groove art.
Alright, another auto-scroller, because as we said, I mean...
Just for pleasure. We also have those spinning platforms that make you go down slowly, like in the clock tower in Castlevania.
I will have to trust you on that one, because I've never played any Castlevania game.
Well,
I'm missing out, I know, but...
well, I was gonna say the opposites just to annoy
Oh, yeah.
people, but
like, oh yeah, it's actually trash. Alright, is it time for the boss? Yes, so
First phase.
who is that guy?
Yeah,
It's
he's just a small guy, and you just one-shot it. So yeah,
Easy.
GG.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
So I think he has self confidence issues. This guy, because he really needs a big ass arm.
Kind of overcompensating.
Nice. He made the coin flip pogo.
Yeah.
He manages to use his fists to chain him in the
1, 2,
air
3, 4 hits. And
keep
very nicely.
really well done.
Alright, and so it was level 8 in my notes, and there's 10 levels, so we're actually getting close to the end. Another bonfire.
Yeah. So when he is chaining his fists in the air, he has to stay high enough so he can pogo on the enemy after he stops chaining the fists. So
Yeah, so I can do it again.
yeah, it's pretty annoying. And isn't this your favorite level, Torsinn, or is it?
Yeah,
another
I
one?
really like it because you have to manage your mana and your health. I will take 3 damage boosts in this level, so basically if I take 1 more damage boost, I will have to heal.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Ah,
we got our first bot of the weekend. So anyone with
so if
some
can
bot powers.
somebody make him a VIP,
Yeah,
a VIP badge,
very important gaff.
a VIG.
A Vig. But yeah, so ice level, it's actually surprising to me that it's Torsinn's favorite, because usually everyone hates ice on water levels.
Yeah, but
'cause
when you
it's
jump,
slippery.
you don't care about the ice.
Oh,
so
really?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's just cheating.
it's just to annoy casual play.
Come on, twice in a row.
This is the hardest part in the game.
Obviously.
It's alright, third time's the charm after all.
Yep.
And I mean, right now we don't need any more money, so
Yeah, yeah. I can
not-
use
not
any
a
money
huge
I
deal.
want.
Now
not
you
an
can
issue.
overestimate. It's alright.
And so this is, since there's a bunch of ice, I guess since Viking level, of course.
Yep.
This is actually Sweden,
I mean,
as Nitros can
yeah,
testify.
you can ask Nitros. He's probably. We saw our house earlier in the game.
Yeah,
There's probably Nitros' house somewhere in this
somewhere
game.
there. Some igloo somewhere. Right, and now some RGB statues. Erexis Wet Dream. I don't know, he likes RGB.
He definitely. He doesn't like RGB. He
loves it.
leaves
He lives for it.
RGB. If he could, he would make an operation on his eyes to have RGB.
RGB eyes.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he was talking the other day how he would like RGB socks, so
Yeah. Nice emote.
Alright.
Scribble.
nice one. Some more pogo on the right, right. I don't know how long levels are in that game.
We are approaching
Depends.
the end of it here.
Getting close to the end.
And I took my second damage boost, and the last one will be on the boss, so I shouldn't have to heal right now, but I might die on the boss.
No,
We'll see.
no way.
Oh, he made a very small glitch, which is one of the few glitches of the game here. But it's a very small thing. But you can, he could jump on the ladder basically,
Ooh,
thanks to that ice block. And here is a Kratos
well,
knight.
it's Nitros.
This is Nitros. This is
The
actually
Viking King.
Nitros. Yeah, never mind. It's not Kratos.
And he's not using a shovel, but
Yeah.
I don't know how you call that in English, like a big
So
ass
close.
shovel kind of thing. So it's kind of you, but stronger,
Yeah.
I guess.
Spade.
And Torsinn died. Oh well, the checkpoint is just before, it's okay. So yeah, the gimmick of that boss is that you can use this big snow shovel, I guess, to, well, take out some snow and to reveal spikes, which is
Nice.
not something you like, because of course spikes kill you in one hit. But yeah, that's the last time we'll see him.
So basically, in this game, every night you encounter was your friend once, and the big enemy of this game, which is the Enchantress, kind of corrupted them.
How did she do it?
Yes,
With magic?
Yeah, magic.
it's subframes and magic.
Alright, so second dream. Second or no, third dream. Third dream. And just like the second one, Torsinn is gonna try to get a damage boost on top of the screen.
No.
Ah,
Well, it didn't work out just as well, but it's okay. It's only a few
I missed the
seconds.
setup. I needed to take one more damage.
Oh, okay. Another bonfire. And so finally, I want to say this is the last level, the castle with acid rain.
Right, technically, it's 3 last levels.
3 last level?
Yep.
3 in 1.
Tower entrance, tower ascent, and the final boss, basically.
Alright.
let's go.
So I haven't played the game, but I think we can all obviously see that the difficulty really ramps up. You have more and more enemies, more and more stuff happening on the screen, more and more platforms that are not static. So
Yeah, in the speedrun, it's the same. The more it goes, the more it's hard because there are a lot of tricks we can do.
yeah, you get more tools, you get more.
The
more
hardest trick in the game is
everything.
actually the last one on the final boss. In the last 10 seconds of the run.
Are you going to go for it?
I'm going to go for it, but I'm going to miss it.
Come on.
So the well-recalled guy made the run of his life and got the final
And
trick,
got it.
Right,
And-
he needed to get it, to get his goal, so...
and he shouted like nobody shouted
Yeah,
before.
yeah. So we actually saw that yesterday. I was like, "Let's go!" We're not gonna do it because even if it's just morning, we have annoying neighbors enough, I think. But all right, so just cruising through. So far, so good.
This is a level we like in speedrun because there is no RNG whatsoever in it.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we can get some big mana drop, but other than that, the enemies and the final boss here is everything is the same.
Well, right now you are out of mana.
Yep, I'm gonna take it. This
Ooh.
one.
So luckily, Shovel Knight's armor is resistant to acid rain. Otherwise, he would. I mean,
Yeah, it's thanks to the armor we bought
yeah,
earlier.
the pink one.
So
Conjurer's
here
Cut.
is supposedly the third encounter of Dark Knight, but we skipped one.
Ooh, and the Enchantress just killed him. No, she made him stronger.
Obviously.
She made him RGB.
So it's very important to get the infinite combo going, otherwise he transforms and it's basically
Yeah.
not gonna be it for Torsinn. He's getting it so far, 2 hits, let's
Perfect
go! He was having trouble with it,
No, I'm
During
never getting
the-
trouble with it.
the warm-up, but that's because he was playing with the keyboard behind his head.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
like
but well, as soon as he has the normal setups, obviously everything is frame perfect.
okay, now it's time for ascend of the tower and then
Yep.
the final boss.
Just
We are-
like in I Wanna Be the Guy, obviously. Every game was inspired by I Wanna Be the Guy. That's pretty weird. I mean,
Yeah.
like even Zelda 1 was inspired by it. Like they literally stole the character that we see in it.
Disgusting, and
Yeah.
Nintendo is staying silent about that, and I don't know, dude.
I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, but
Alright, so last level, I guess, because the next one is just going to be a boss rush, and here we're really going to see Torsinn makes the best of all the abilities he bought. So the dash dagger and the
yes,
what should I call it? The wheel, I want to say.
the gear.
The gear. It's kind of a wheel.
So here we have a tribute to Asterix GB, where we can jump over the walls, kind of out of the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and use them as a platform.
Last
And-
auto-scroller of the game.
Yeah, nice. We love auto-scrollers, obviously.
And here I need to refill all of my mana for the boss rush.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm going to need 1 drops from the enemies,
Ooh,
because here we have 2 big mana
mana bottles.
here, so I'm at 70.
Oh, those are mana, okay.
Then there is 1 enemy here.
And he always drops mana?
Yep.
Oh,
It's not RNG for this one.
nice.
And then the rats hopefully will give me 1 more.
Okay, so this time it is kind of a RNG.
And I got 1 here and 1 on the other side, so we are good.
Perfect.
And boom, 3 good RNGs.
Nice.
So all the mana is there, life is good enough, but during the boss rush you get some health.
And we just got in this section we went through the wall. That's pretty weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were not loaded when I got through.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice mechanic. Too bad we have to wait for the screen to be on top of the level to be able to make the screen transition. And here we are. They're all waiting, chilling.
It's time for the boss rush, so
Oh, Plague is first.
Plague is first.
I don't like it because I can't heal. This is the worst worst boss in the boss rush.
You just-
I'm gonna die.
just focus, my
Not
guy.
dead.
You're fine. So
Alright.
fine. Alright, and so all the order of the bosses is random, except that Viking guy, Nitros, is going to be within the first 3.
Yeah. Okay, he got the chicken.
Yep, chicken dinner.
Come on.
Ooh, it was kind of close to the spikes.
Let's go.
And
All
let's
right.
go. That's 2. And it's time for Bioshock guy. Should be alright. Okay, 2 more hits. Let's go. Alright, 3, 5 to go. Who is the next? Oh, it's a small guy.
Let's
Easy.
go.
So now 4 to go, right?
Oh.
Come on, we already made that joke. So just, I mean, I guess Torsinn is just gonna use the same strats as the first time he encountered all those bosses.
Yeah.
But basically, maybe some new one for the earlier
Oh, he
bosses,
fell down.
since he has more tools now. But yeah, mostly very nice.
Boom.
Mole guy now. So he's using the charge hit, which he didn't have when he first met him, I think. As well as the coin. I mean, the coin is just living its own life and hitting. Alright, 3 more. The Templar guy. She's probably going to get destroyed.
Not really right now.
Flawless
Alright.
fight, didn't get hit a single time. Psy guy, probably some more RNG, depending if he spawns on the left or on the right.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Alright, one more hit. Let's go. And the final one, which is... Who's that green guy again?
Rayman.
Oh, that's Rayman, of course. Well, the best for the last, right?
Yeah, Ray Knight.
And
Done.
very
Nice.
nice.
Okay, boss rush
Deathless.
done.
And so it's time, right? I mean, the end of the game.
Wait, we can either save them or make them die,
We
basically.
don't have time to save them.
Yeah, they were once your friends, but well,
Goodbye.
sorry, bros. Good luck.
You'll figure it out. And so finally the final boss, which is the sorceress.
Yeah.
Is it just the boss, or do you have some stuff to do?
Yeah, just here.
Or just the boss? Okay.
It's another reference to a famous game.
Mario 3?
Not really.
I don't know then.
It was Mario 2, man.
Oh yeah. That's
What a
right.
shame. Are you a nerd? A proper nerd, or are you not?
I'm not a real gamer. I'm
wow,
sorry.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Really nice tension build up here with the design of this.
And the music.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're cruising.
Just chilling.
I want to save my mana for the boss.
Yeah. He says while having 16.
So there's gonna be 2 phases for this boss.
Mm-hmm.
So first we are going to kill the Enchantress. Technically we can kill her before she dashes the bottom of the level like that.
Very nice.
But well, he still made it pretty well. He lost an HP though.
yeah.
But what? What?
Second level.
There is Shield Knight.
So that was Shield Knight all along.
Well,
What the heck?
the demon
And he's
who
grabbing
has
her.
had possessed her.
Oh,
So now she's gonna help us. And here is the
the real one.
hardest skip coming up that you can do, where you have to chain the gear, the coin. Oh, it was
It was close, but
yeah,
I
it was
jumped
well
too
set
early, I
up.
think.
Yeah, that's what she said, Torsinn. But let's focus on the fight right now, which is pretty epic. So he made it up there. He's
Thanks to
basically
Shield Knight, and I just chaining with the
2 HP
with the
left.
fist and
Oh,
let's
yeah,
go.
with the
And
charge.
time.
So then it's time.
Very nice. What is the final time, Torsinn?
50, 32, or 30.
So it's
Almost.
overestimate,
Yeah.
but it's alright. I mean, it was.
I mean, it's the
pretty
rule
nice
of Gaffrethon, you have to get overestimate.
It's a
Overestimate every time.
legit run.
I try to get overestimate, but not by much for
Not
you.
too
so-
much, yeah. I mean, that's for the best, really. Alright, that
Nice.
was a very nice run, it seemed to me, as a non-professional.
Just a couple of deaths on some
Yeah, there
levels that
was
made it.
Like bad death.
Couple
like,
of blunders, and the first glitch that was a little bit complicated, but the
Yeah,
rest
exactly.
was very fine.
Yeah, and first try boss rush saved it, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very well made.
Definitely.
All right.
Alright, do you have any shoutouts? Do you have any last message, Torsinn?
Well, we can just watch here. I will skip it.
Was that a horse lady with a dress?
Yeah, that's the village. So shout out to
Mother
the
of
devs,
fire.
as you said, that really think about speedrunning. And for example, if you scroll the credits of the game, you will see soon, like right there, current 20%. It's not up to date, but it's still nice to see it
yeah,
here.
like, very nice to see it in the
That's such a nice thought.
And then you have all your time, your death.
a bunch of
You
stats.
can see that stranded ship killed the run basically. But yeah, other than that,
Don't even have to make a ROM hack to have stats on
Yeah,
your game.
that's
Wow,
very nice.
for once.
and final cutscene, Shield Knight is not dead. Everything fun,
Oh,
but she's kind of limping.
but it's all good.
And
So, yeah.
Shovel guy is like, meh.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
It's like, let me sleep, woman.
But yeah, that's it. I think now we can see some Zelda games finally.
a couple of Zelda
time.
games, yeah.
Definitely. So next up is A Link to the Past by Bamboo Shadow. I hope he's in good shape for everything.
Thanks a lot for the GGs. Thanks to Torsinn for his wondrous run.
Great job, Torsinn. And so we will see more of you actually, aullos, today.
Finally, a good day.
Finally. Of course. Alright, Torsinn, you're the only one at the computer. You can switch to the setup whenever you want.
If I can find it somewhere.
I will
yeah.
see you guys very soon.
All right.